Alright, welcome back again to part 5 of the Phantasm and A Nightmare on Elm Street crossover drawing. So what I'm going to do is do something a little bit differently tonight. I'll try to draw in the glove, which will be like right around here. I decided that it should be on the ground. I'll also etch in his fedora cap, which will be adjacent to it. But anyhow, what I like to do is give a rough sketch of the tall man, and it's going to be a unique drawing, okay? And it's going to be of him in a perspective. So we basically got to go back to these vanishing points where you got lines going this way, this way, and lines going that way. And so we got a line that's going right here. We got a line going like right here, this way, that way. And there's like a little intersection right here. And I figured that would be an ideal place to draw the tall man as he's walking away from the scene. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and erase some of the house, which I promised to do from the very get-go, because there'll be some characters in the foreground obscuring it. So we're going to go ahead and erase that. Erase some of the dead tree as well. Originally I was going to draw the tall man like right here where the action is, but I figured that would be too reminiscent of my first Nightmare on Elm Street Phantasm drawing, so I wanted this one to be different. So what we're going to do is draw the tall man walking away from the scene in the foreground toward the house, as if he's going to enter the house. All right. So let's see if we can go ahead and pull this off. Okay, we got him like right here. I'll go ahead and draw the head a little smaller. It's the best perspective I could come up with. He's about 6'4". Okay, and he's very narrow. I'm going to draw that line of action right here. We'll draw him bigger than that. All right. Go right around here. So approximately in my head, that right about right here is like two heads, to try to keep this as proportional as possible. Okay, and he's kind of like from a 3/4 angle, so this is going to be a little complicating. We gotta redo that line of action. Have it go like, I don't know, more like at a slant. Okay, we're going to try to pull this off. 3/4 angles are sometimes hard to capture depending on the situation. I erase all this. Okay, we got the line of action right here to determine the walking position of the figure. So we're going to go ahead and go right here. Go where my head is. We're going to go. For his torso, maybe like a jelly bean type of shape. Then we're going to have his leg come right around here. We're going to draw him in his suit. That's going to come later. Okay. Alright, so we got this. I have his left leg like stick out. And his foreleg. His right leg in front of it. probably change positions on this. Let's see here. We're going to probably have, to make things easier, let's go ahead and have him, his left leg, going in front of him. Like that, more like that. Okay, and he's just walking, doing his thing. His left leg, his left arm, I have it like in front of him, and his right arm in the back of him, and he's just going in that swaying position as any walking figure. We got to keep this line right here is coming from that vanishing point to the far left. Right around here. I know I made it kind of faint. Sorry about that, guys. All right, so here, there it is. There's that line that's coming from that vanishing point to the far left, and realistically, the figure is walking on that guideline toward the facade of the Freddy's house. Okay, great. So, like any other stick figure or mannequin figure, we'll go ahead and add in the body to it, you know, just like that. And after I'm finished drawing the tall man, even though he's walking away, there's gonna be some characters I'll be drawing in the foreground, and it's gonna be this drawing is gonna keep getting more and more exciting. It really is, and it's awesome. All right, so. Go ahead and make that foot. There we go. There we go. So he's walking, he's on that line. He's walking toward that house there. Okay, he's the one who's in charge. All right. And let's make this torso more, give it more shape, you know what I mean? Well, at least a little, because he's an older figure. Draw those shoulders, the deltoid muscles, make those visible. There we go. He just walks on. He doesn't care about nothing. That's what I like about this character. That's why he's my favorite horror character, because he's basically unstoppable. He's and he's fearless. He just doesn't fear anyone. He has an agenda and he sticks to it. There we go. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and erase these guidelines in between these main lines that comprise the limbs. There we go. Like that. Like that. We're not going to put too much emphasis on accentuating each muscle, because he's wearing a suit, because he's an undertaker, and he's like that. Draw that suit. His collar. his jacket. There we go. Now, as far as his hair is concerned, this gets a little tricky with the tall man. Is with his hair. All right, so, and he has long hair. Give these shoes more detail, make them look like shoes. All right. From the back, he has long hair, but from the front, he has really no hair. There. For a figure this from afar, such as this one, there's really not much you could do. There we go. As far as adding detail to it, you can only go so far with it and you just say, screw it, you just stop. All right, so usually in the movies with a tall man, wherever he goes, he's always followed by these dwarves, cloaked in these brown raiments. And they're basically corpses, of which he somehow reanimated back to life for his own personal agenda, which is to take over the world, have the dead rule the world, or some such concept. It's all good, though. There we go. There we go. There we go. Go ahead and draw. I'll draw in a dwarf. All right. He's basically following him wherever he goes. These dwarves are right there, it seems like. As far as the house, I could go ahead and redetail the house. I may have taken a little bit too much from the facade, but all that will be restored. Okay, great. Okay. All right. I added another window, a second window to the side of the house. Add some more leaves. There we go. All right, so basically, we're going to go ahead and draw him. I just walk into the same gate, you know. Great. I've always enjoyed watching Phantasm more than the Elm Street movies. Very thought-provoking. I thought they were more thought-provoking. I thought the storylines had greater depth. That's my opinion. All right. He's going like that. There it is right there. Okay. As far as this dwarf is concerned, he go ahead and redo his left arm. There we go. There we go. All right, and he's basically cloaked with a hood. There we go. There we go. I've drawn these Not too often I draw these doors from Phantasm, you know. I think I only just did it once in the past and that was it. Alright. Some semblance of a profile, of course. Left leg. Okay. There we go. There we go. Well, I'll probably add in a second dwarf just for the heck of it. Make it just give the drawing more pizzazz. There we go. All right. In the foreground, I'm going to go ahead and draw in Freddy's glove. So what I'm going to do, let's see, I wonder if you guys can see this. What I'm going to do is go ahead and draw in just a regular hand. And as I said in my previous tutorial, hands are a challenge. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and draw like an oblong square type of shape here. Okay. I guess the thumb part, the thumb portion would be like right here. Make that more narrow. Let's see. There we go. Right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There it is right here. This glove will get really detailed. There we go. Make it with large claws. All right. Like this.